note your questions, and after the meeting is over, we can take all questions one after the other. So like I said earlier, we'll be sharing about Refined Norms, our mission and vision statement, what we stand for, our product and existing and current projects. So let's get started. So about Refined Norms Limited, Refined Norms Limited was actually set up to bridge the housing gap in the country. We are all aware of what the situation is in terms of getting accommodation or shelter. We believe that in this country or everywhere in the world, once you talk about food, the next thing is shelter. And unfortunately, in our country, we have so many houses available, but not everybody can afford the houses available, and it's like marginalizing people. So people still have some money to part with, but unfortunately, they cannot buy the kind of properties available. It is obvious that the government can do less. They can't really take care of everybody as it is in the country. That is why we have so many developers coming up. And the aim of Refined Norms Limited as it is to ensure that we bridge this housing gap. So how do we bridge the housing gap? So we're looking at the level, the segment where we have more numbers of people. And that is why we are saying we want to focus on the middle income earners, because we know there's a whole lot of people in this category. And if you are talking about bridging the housing gap, we need to be sure of meeting people's needs and covering that gap. The HNIs can really afford as much as possible, but for those that are in this category, how much can they afford? And that is why Refined Norms was actually set up to take care of customers according to their specifications and capacity. So you want to know what you can afford from the beginning of your transaction to the end. You don't want to give yourself a sleepless night, and you want to be sure that you are doing the right thing. Don't forget these two keywords, capacities and specifications, because we're going to talk about this later on in the course of our discussion. So what we do is we don't just provide the houses. Again, we provide the houses to stay with you, to give you a livable ambience. So we are saying we go to places and we set up a community. We set up a community, we redevelop so many locations that we have been through. And what we are saying is other developers that are smart, they can follow suit. Creating good ambience. Now you see that malls will come in, recreational centers will come in. You will see that so many other people, banks can even come in, schools can come in, which is a very great importance. So that's why we say we are community builders. And again, I need to let us know that we did not just start this company because we want to join the list of real estate developers. We started this company because we are ready to bridge the housing gap. And we think, okay, what can we do to make people believe in us, to gain the trust of our customers? And that is why we went ahead to register, to get certified. If you can see on your screen, you will see ISO 9001 2015. This is a quality management system certification. We are saying anything that we do, any kind of relationship we have, you're actually partaking with international best standard. So everything we do is up to standard, from our circulation area to our room sizes, to the materials we use to build our properties. Everything is according to international standard. And we don't want to find, we are doing of the company, we can do anything that suits us. But at the same time, we want to be regulated to give you that comfort as a customer, to be able to know that, yes, anytime you put your funds in any of Refined Norms projects, you are actually doing the right thing. And you can actually bring people into to come and patronize Refined Norms Limited. Don't forget, we are the first indigenous real estate company to have this certificate. And we are so proud to have this, just because, not just because of us alone, because of our customers as well, to give you that trust and that comfort that you have, that you need from Refined Norms Limited. So what is our vision, our mission statement? So we are saying we want to create a seamless home ownership process for you and building communities. So we are saying we don't want you to go through stress. We have so many plans for you to come on board with, to make sure that everything that you do, your process of getting home ownership, it is seamless. And again, you want to build an institution, a reputable real estate institution, which is going to transform communities and people as well. That's what I'm saying. By the time we set up a location and malls comes in, banks, schools, recreational centers, security agencies, they coming into the place. Now they are providing securities and they're actually increasing or giving you the kind of living that you want to want as an individual. So you are saying you want to transform lives and societies. What we stand for. If you look at this process, you will see that Refined Homes is actually strategically positioned on this particular slide. Now, there is a guy that is getting worried about how am I going to get properties? How am I going to get my houses? How can I start contribution? When will I gather 30 million or 40 million naira to get a property? Now, you can share with me that people, they miss out on so many opportunities because they don't have information. Information is key. Information is important. And you get the right information, life will become very easy. And that is what we have projected in front of you this morning. We are saying that access to finance, which is one of the major conditions, a major problem for people. Like I said earlier, when will I gather 30 million? When will I gather 40 million naira to start or to key into a project? That's an issue. And so we are saying today that we have all this information and we can take you through it. Access to finance, even getting the finance again, how can you get access to quality and affordable homes? So we are saying, you can see where Refined Homes is. We can process all that for you. We can give you the right information you need. Then we can push you forward by judging you, placing you on what you can afford. That is it, building to specification and at the same time capacity. The specification here means I want a 2-bedroom flat. I want a 3-bedroom terrace. I want a bungalow. I want a semi-detached in so area. So what we are saying is from the beginning of this transaction to the end, you know what you are going into, and life will be so seamless and easy for you about getting your properties. Now there is a provided structured payment. Along the line, you will see where we have a product that takes care of getting a home for 72 months. This is remarkable. I'm not sure we have companies around, a real estate company around that can accommodate this kind of payment plan. 72 months is 6 years window to getting your properties. For us and Refined Homes, we feel this is remarkable, and they should actually take care of the affordability we are talking about and bridging the housing gap. As stated earlier, we want to take care of so many people, we want to put so many people on the housing ladder, the first-time homeowners. It is important, and they are proving it to us that when you are comfortable, when you leave your house and you know you are going back to your house, when you leave your office and you are going back to your house, number one, productivity is high. You have confidence, you are proud of who you are because there's an achievement already. And so that's our major focus in Refined Homes, to make sure that we get as many people as possible on the housing ladder. The payment is there, the plan is there, and the information is there. So that's what we are saying today. Information is key. Key into this information, and don't think there is anything that is impossible. If your mind is there and you know what your capacity is, you can achieve a whole lot. Our first product here, which is actually a flagship product for us and Refined Homes Limited. This product is golden. This product is amazing. We have testimonies already on this product. And so this is the 72-month window product that I mentioned earlier. It's a home assurance scheme, enables you to take possession of desired home with a structured payment plan with a maximum tenure of 72 months, 6 years. There is no excuse. If you're going to agree with me, there is no excuse. If you have a window of 6 years, this is amazing. So we are saying we can put you on a monthly payment plan. Now you can see monthly payment plan. There's a build-up phase and there's a payback phase. It's in 2 phases. So you start with a phase of monthly contribution for 3 years. After the 3rd year, by the end of the 3rd year, you move into that property. You can see the process. So you build up your money in 3 years, you move into the property. Then there's a payback phase, which takes care of your outstanding obligations. your outstanding financial obligations. If you can finish up your payment by the end of the 36th month, very okay and fantastic, which means you don't have to go through the second phase of the cycle. So we are saying make a monthly contribution, get into your apartment in 3 years, then you pay back your financial outstanding obligations in another 3 years. This looks so seamless and amazing. If you're going to talk about this, if you're going to go through this, and your monthly contribution is actually subject to the house you are buying. So what are the highlights of this product? Flexible payment plan. And again, the National Housing Fund. This is important, I have to stress this. The National Housing Fund is a product by Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, which gives you the window to have access to a maximum of 15 million naira, payable over the period of 30 years at 6% interest. Now, come to think of it, as Nigerians, if this is the only benefit you can get from the federal government, why can't you take it? This is a golden opportunity for us, at least to get something from the federal government. 30 years payment period at 6% with a maximum amount of 15 million. So we see this as a source of cheap fund for our customers. So if you have a 15 million naira line somewhere with a very flexible payment option, payback option, 30 years is a whole lot at 6%. That's actually the best loan you can get in this country. I don't know, in Africa, the best loan you can get ever. So we encourage our customers as well to key into this product to serve as a source of cheap funds and cushion the money they are using to buy their property. So if you are buying a property of 30, 35 million naira and you can process a 15 million naira loan, why can't you do that? There's a payment structure. You can weigh your options and know what best for you. This is Flexi Homeowner. Flexi Homeowner says, make a down payment of 50% of the cost of the property you are buying. Initial deposit of 50%, or you can build up that 50% in 12 months. Then you move into your property. Amazing. 50% initial deposit, then you move into your property. Then you can structure the remaining 50% for another 3 years, another 36 months. Don't forget, this product are actually tailored to your capacity. Anyone that works for you, please go ahead to key into it. Don't forget, if you have questions, please note your questions. After the whole presentation, we'll take all the questions one by one to ensure that, yes, the relationship we aim at starting with you is fulfilled. So the highlight here is National Housing Fund, again, then short-term plan. 72 months is too long for you. You can key into this for 3 years and you get your property. So this is Own a Home. Own a Home says a structured payment time of 20% initial deposit. 20% initial deposit. So this works according to construction milestone. So as you start laying block, once you start running foundation, you have keyed into the project. Then so you do 20% initial deposit, then we'll give you that structured payment plan for the maximum tenure of 18 months. 18 months. You have the freedom to come into our project and see what we are doing. Like we said, we're ISO certified. You want to confirm that and confirm that you are working to international best practice. As earlier said, you can actually come into any of our projects and see what we are doing and confirm it yourself. So this gives you room to see our materials. Even the other product actually gives you room as well, because before we start construction, you'll be aware, we'll call you to break ground with you, to give you all the load down, the drawings, the plan. So as well, you can do the same thing as well. So as the construction is going on, you are paying according to construction milestone. And there's a window of 12 to 24 months to pay up and to key into the project. Now, the major highlight is retrofitting. In case, let me just break this down. Retrofitting is you have the opportunity to redesign some areas in your building internally. I want a bigger kitchen. I want office space somewhere. I want a gym inside, any additional space. So you have this opportunity to do that under this particular product, which is own a home. Don't forget, we say own a home is paying according to construction milestone. Immediately we start, you have keyed into the project already, and we make sure that everything you want is available. Somebody is asking if it is recorded. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's recorded. And all right, let's move forward on the home. Land flip. Land flip. This is a 36-month cycle, and this is how it works. It's a monthly payment for first 12 months. For 12 months. So we believe in refined homes, you take care of everybody, no matter what your capacity is. There's room for everybody to have something, make people happy. That's the bottom line. So this land flip says, buy a parcel of land, one plot, 600 square meter, some areas 500 square meters, as the case may be. Buy a plot of land and build up the payment for 12 months. So we are buying a property of 500,000 naira. You are building this up for 12 months. By the end of the first cycle, which is the first 12 months, what we are saying is you are keeping the first one. You keep that first land you have gotten, you have finished paying for the land. Then you buy another land somewhere else. Then we'll put you another 12-month payment plan. Then you finish the payment plan as well. Then you go to the third one. Now, at this point, you have two options. So it's either you sell your first and the second land and key into any ongoing property that we have in refined homes, or you take the two and we help you, we support you in developing the third land. Please, you hold the two, sell the two, the first two, sell it and key into, or you can exhaust the third one and key into what refined homes is doing at any point that you can afford, very important. Or you sell the two, then we can collaborate with you to develop the third land. Now you can see that this is affordable to some extent because it's coming from 500,000 naira, you build up 500,000 naira for 12 months, then you do another one, then you continue the cycle until you get the property. Now the highlight is value appreciation. We believe the first land you bought definitely will have appreciated. This is Lagos. Appreciation is very, very fast. And in real estate, there are two things that work for us in real estate: your cash flow and your value appreciation. If you can get these two together in real estate, you are doing very well. If you have anyone, you are very okay as well. So it's either your cash flow is working for you in terms of rent, in terms of short lets and all sorts, or value appreciation when government can come to the area, develop the location, and there's appreciation on the property you have at that point in time. So you can't miss out on any. If the cash flow is not working, the value appreciation can work. Or better still, the two can go in line together, which gives you a very good position in negotiation with your property. This is a cooperative development loan, cooperative administration, where you can see the process: cooperative plus Refined Homes Limited, down to Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, we get to your property. So we are saying that some registered cooperative, massive in number, in volume, you can partner with Refined Homes Limited, and we can help you process that cooperative housing development loan from Federal Mortgage Bank with a whooping sum of over 500 million naira to develop your property. Please note that this cooperative development loan, your cooperative must have a land, you must have a title document on the land, your cooperative must be registered, then you can partner with the Refined Homes Limited. The Refined Homes Limited will take you through the journey with Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, and from there, we can set you up to becoming a homeowner. It is amazing. Like I said, all we need is information. For someone like us, If you had these opportunities way back, I'm sure we'll have gotten 2, 3 houses as the case may be. But because we are just getting this information, we're just getting informed about all these processes. There are so many systems we can follow, we can go with, that can make us become a homeowner. We just need the information. And this is for organizations, whether formal or informal, cooperative development loan. And we can ensure if we can partner like this, we can make things happen as it is. Somebody is saying, what if I already had a land? How can I benefit from this opportunity provided by an organization? Yes, if you have a land, definitely we can partner with you. We have a product called Home Builder Scheme. Home Builder Scheme is another word for joint venture. We can do joint venture with you. That means I'm saying you have your land, you can partner with Refined Homes Limited, develop your land, then we have an agreement on sharing formula, then we can move ahead from that. Seamless, everybody is okay in the deal. Having said that, you've seen all our products. So I just want to take us through the existing and upcoming development that we have in Refined Homes. It's been a very awesome journey for us in Refined Homes Limited. And you can actually see that in the pictures I'm going to be projecting right away. All right, this is Anchor Grounds. Anchor Grounds is situated at Lafiaji, just by second toll gate on Orchid Hotel Road. This is a 16 units of a mixed development of 8 terraces and 8 2-bedroom flats. What you are seeing in front of you, we can call it the mezzanine, because the first floor and the second floor is the 3-bedroom terrace, while the last floor is the 2-bedroom flat. So I take that again. The first floor, you can see the door that takes you into the terrace. Then there's another door just by the second car from your left that takes you up to the 2-bedroom flat. It's sold out. You can see it on it. You can see the space. Let me go to the next slide. So this is the entrance. You can see the 2 blocks by each other, and it's amazing the kind of space. Like I said, you can use this to confirm the international best practice I mentioned earlier. This is well-structured construction with amazing circulation area. There's a swimming pool, there's a facility management system that makes sure that, as I said earlier, a livable ambience. We just don't want to build and leave anybody to occupy our properties. What we are saying is make sure that everything you are doing, sorry, please, okay. Make sure that anything we are doing is according to international best practice. It is very important. It's critical to us. Everybody that saw this project, they know that, yes, we did what we should do internationally. And hardly will you find houses or construction like this with this kind of space and ambience. It's amazing. We can schedule time for you if you think you want to have a look or just see what we have here. We can schedule a time where people can come together and see what we have. We have a swimming pool just by the extreme right, and the facility management house. You can see people are sold out. The occupants are happy. They got this property from us. So this is another one that is ongoing. This is another massive project for us at Refined Homes Limited. Sales ongoing, Chelsea Court, Ikate Elegushi. Ikate is by 4th roundabout on your right, just behind the NU, the mega NU filling station. Just like less than a minute's drive down there. So we have a mixed development as well of 4-bedroom terraces, 3-bedroom terraces, and 2-bedroom flats on this project. If you're interested, it's selling very fast. I can tell you that it is really, really selling fast because we have replicated. It's just smart for us to work on what has worked for us. And if you check Anchor Grounds that I just talked about, we are replicating the same system and even better. So we are improving on what you have done earlier to continue to satisfy our customers. So this is a view of the 4-bedroom terraces. You can see amazing underground parking, good spaces, well structured. You can see the terrace and the circulation area that we are so particular about. Now, this is a picture. This is a feel of what Chelsea Court is. So let me take you back. If you see the ground floor, you see where those cars are parked. That is where they are now. So that's the first slab. The first slab is coming on these beams. So I'm saying the space you have now will take care of the parking space. You can see the quality, you can see the frames, you can see the frameworks that we have all around, and you see the spacing and the quality of what we have. We have a whole lot of houses surrounding us. That is LSDPC, you can see behind us. So it's well secured. And like I said, the standard is constant. So this is Obajo Court. This is a project on the mainland at Shomolu, Bajulai. It's actually a development of 2-bedroom flats and 3-bedroom flat as well. 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom flat with BQs. Amazing, because they don't have anything like this in that particular location. They don't. And we are going there, like I said, to redevelop the community. And if you have any other smart developers, they can come as well to follow suit, to just follow what we are doing. This is amazing structure that is ongoing too, as well. So you have a whole lot of projects you can key into to partner with us. Now, this is another picture of Babajo. This is another view of the project at Babajo. This is Maxville. Maxville is a block of 6 3-bedroom flats. A block of 6 3-bedroom flats. Amazing as well. This is at Oral Estate. Oral Estate is just after second toll gate as well, not far from Lafiaji. Oral Estate, 3-bedroom flat with BQs as well. Okay, so these are major locations that we are looking at, that we have developments coming up, other developments that are coming up. Bagada, Alaka, Alpha Beach. Alpha Beach is on the highland. Ogombo is on the island. Logolo is on the island. While Bagada and Alaka, they are both on the mainland. These are other developments, because like I said, we have, just to chip this in, we have a database of over 1,500 people. What I mean is there are people that have requested for different locations that we have both on the mainland and on the island. So sorry, we apologize for that break. I'm going to share the screen again as well. All right. So from where we stop, this is, like I was saying, we have Bagada, we have so many other locations that people have keyed in, they are waiting to get on board. So we have some low budget projects as well. Like I said earlier, we want to take care of so many people. We want to cover as many people as possible. So we have this 2-bedroom bungalow project. You can see the floor plan. You can see the design for those that this suits. We have for an option, like I said, this is a 3-bedroom bungalow as well. A bit different, longer. as it is. So you can see the floor plan, you can see the design as well. So this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. This is it, 3-bedroom bungalow. Like I said, from all the pictures I've showed you so far, you can see the space, you can see the circulation areas that they have been taken into consideration because of the kind of practice we project, international best practice, like I said. So this is a prototype of 3-bedroom flat as well. It's just to have a feel of what other designs we have as far as 3-bedroom flats is concerned. You can see the circulation area as well. You can see the parking, two cars for each apartment, which is very important. You can see the green area and every other things that we have in place. All right, this is the floor plan for the 3-bedroom flat. All right, rounding off this presentation, this is a great man that we all know, Warren Buffett. And this is what he said. He said, price is what you pay, value is what you get. As a salesperson that I am, I'm sure that before you can get value, something has to leave you. Something needs to leave you to get value in return. So what we are giving you today is affordable homes, homes with livable ambience. We are selling convenience, we are selling seamless home ownership, and you're only paying back for what you're getting. So that's how it is. The price is what you pay. For every price you pay, for every project you key into in Refine Homes Limited, they are telling you that you are getting value for the price you have paid. For the money you have paid, there's a value, a great value. Don't forget, you can put up your property for investment. So the areas that we go to are areas where we know that development can catch up in no time. So in case you want to put it up for rent, you want to put it up for short let, or you want to sell secondary market at the end of the day, these are the things you benefit. These are the things you benefit at the end of the day from partnering with Refine Homes Limited. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. I'm sure now we can take questions. Don't forget, I said I have my team on this call, my DMBs on this call, and I'll be glad to take your calls or we'll be glad to take your questions as it is. So if you have any question, please, can we have a room, we have the window now to ask questions. I've taken some questions while the presentation was ongoing. So he's still saying, what if I already had a land? How can I benefit from this opportunity? Well, the person has already answered again and said it's situated in Alaka Estate. It's an upcoming development of 4-bedroom terraces. Prices will be communicated to you soon. Okay, Debola just answered. Thank you, Debola. Thank you, Debola. Amazing. Okay, so do we have more questions? Hello, there is room for questions now. We can take your question now. Please feel free to ask us any questions you might want to ask. Question, please. Okay, Mr. Desuye Lukayode, if you have any question for us. Somebody asked if this video is recorded earlier. Yes, it is, and we can share the video with you after this presentation. So I guess in the absence of questions, or do you have, okay, Mr. Adewu, I didn't see your, okay. All right, Mr. Adesu is saying, sorry, he said I didn't see your response. I asked if I already have a land. Okay, can Debola help us with this question? You have a land. I really, in the course of the presentation anyway, I think I answered the question that if you have a land, we can partner with you. Debola, you want to say something?
Yes, Sean, as you've explained earlier. So we usually get these questions a lot, whereby our clients come to us and tell us that they have a land and how can they partner. Partnership with us is pretty very simple. Refine Homes is a team of professionals, and who we have on board are architects, we have quantity surveyors, we have lawyers, we have legal professionals in-house. So what we do is, once you send us information about the land, we go there, we have a look at it. Once we have a look at it, we go with our lawyers, we do due diligence also on that piece of property. Once we identify that everything is well, we then now speak with you on possible prototypes that we want to build. Because, as earlier said, Sheol had mentioned that we build to our client's capacity and specification. So it's a function of our client's specification. So if on the requests on our database, what we have is flats for that particular area you have, we're going to propose to you flats, and then we'll let you know what the sharing formula is. So as it is, that land that you're coming with is your own equity contribution. You don't have to come with a piece of land, and then we're now saying, okay, what funds are you going to use in construction? No, that land is your equity contribution. So we're going to tell you, okay, this is what we are proposing to build on it. If it sits well with you, we let you know what the sharing formula is. If we're sharing it 50-50, if there are 12 units in total, you take 6 units, we take 6 units, depending on what the sharing formula is. So as soon as we agree on that, then we start construction. And upon completion of construction, everybody has his or her units. So that is how that works in terms of you having a land. That is how we can partner with you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Debola. We appreciate that. So there's another question, said, how is the price of 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom in Ogombo? Like I said, we have a full team on this call, and I want to call on Lekon. Lekon is still on this call. Okay. Timberlane is our architect, and I think Timberlane should be able to do justice to that. Timberlane, please, if you're on this call, please, can you respond to that question? It's saying, how is the price of 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom in Ogombo?
All right, thank you, Shu. I hope everyone can hear me.
Yes, we can.
All right, the price varies depending on what you want and how you want your house to be. For example, we talked about retrofitting, which is a very important factor. So this is going to affect costs too. But on the general level, between 11 and 15 million should get you a nice 2-bedroom flat in that area. But what will now determine the final price? I just gave a range. What will now determine the final price are some of those things I've mentioned. You want your kitchen fully fitted. If you want some other, if you want maybe bigger kitchen, you want us to do some, 1 or 2 things for your apartment. Of course, that will actually affect the price. Thank you.
All right. I'm sure Mr. Adesuyi, if you are okay with the response, just give you a range of what the prices are, because definitely there are people that want different specifications exactly, but definitely it's going to be within the range of the prices he just shared with you. So if you still have more questions, you can bring them in, and we are ready to take care of every of your question. Don't forget, like I said earlier, we have our team. We are here to serve you, even from here. Amazingly, our MD2 is on this call. Olatunde Macaulay is on this call. Kazim Owolabi, our Deputy Managing Director, is on this call as well. So we are so important to us. And this is our starting point. And this is so many other things to come as well in future with our partnership. So if you have more questions, we can still take more. We can still take more questions. Okay, we'll just do another 2 minutes for questions to come in if you don't get. Okay, Osina Chukwuwosu, how do one combine NHF funding together with personal funds to purchase available properties? I'll call on my DMD to answer you because, like I said, we have a full team here. My DMD is on this call. I would gladly invite him over to answer your call, to answer your question rather.
Morning, Mr. Nwosu. If I may answer the questions, Sheung, well done.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, you can. You can, through us, combine your personal fund with your fund from National Housing Fund as well. How do you go about that? Like Sheung rightly mentioned, there is a product called Home Assurance Scheme. It's our flagship product. All you need to do is to sign on with us at regular payment for consecutively 6 months, building up your equity on the property. We will register you with National Housing Fund. Even if you have not, if your company where you work or you as a person have never been registered before, we'll register you. Through you, we can as well register your company as well to open more room for other people. Then if you are working somewhere before, we can help you trace or track through your number and get your money for you from National Housing Fund. Then register after 6 months while you continue with us paying down on your property. After that 6 months, from experience, within 12 to 18 months, you should be able to get the fund. We are working with them to shorten the time. Then, however it is, your process is still going on with us. When the money comes, you can take possession of the property with your initial contribution with us. And when the money comes, you can use it to pay down, or it can be part payment of the value of your property. I don't know if I've been able to answer your question.
Says Chuku, I'm sure we have been able to answer your question rather. And like you said, as how it is, we have expertise in the house when it comes to National Housing Fund. The problem people have is we keep getting that question: is it working? Is it sustainable? Are they giving people the loan? Yes, like I said earlier, information is important. If you get information, you get what you want. I personally work with Federal Mortgage Bank for 6 years. We have people on the team that have worked with Primary Mortgage Bank before we came together to join the team of Refine Homes Limited. So we have all the expertise we need to process your loan, to combine with your equity to fund your property. So it is seamless, like I said, as all we believe in. So Mr. Olugbenga is asking a question. If I pay 10% for a property I wish to get through NHF, how long do I get the loan after all documents are done? All right, so I think my GMD just mentioned that it takes a space of 11 to 12 months before you get the loan disbursed to you. So if you say, if I pay for a property I wish to get through NHF, how long do I get the loan? That's it. You just mentioned that. It's in the space of maximum of 11, 12 months. We are okay. Mr. Olugbenga, I hope we've answered that question. Mr. Osina Chukwuwosu, to everyone, I'm sure we've actually taken care of your question as well. Definitely, we're going to get back to you after this event. Then we'll take it further. We'll get some email from us to fill our questionnaire, and we'll give you all the offer we can give you as far as housing opportunities are concerned. Osinachi, I know NHF would request for the property document before releasing funds. Would you guys release documents even when the customer is not fully paid? I'll take that to my DMD as well. I'm sure we can take care of that for you, sir.
Okay, Shehu. Yes, we can. Yes, we can release document, which is unique. That's a unique selling point for us as a real estate company. That's one of the difference between us and any other real estate company you would have loved to work with. Is a unique selling point. Yes, we can release the document for you so that we can use it to package your home. As far as we're concerned, from the first day you start making contribution towards the purchase of your home, you're already a homeowner. So it's as good as your own house already.
Okay. So you can give it the document to process your loan. That's what I just said. Like I said, we're still going to communicate after this forum to take you through. It's our duty to take you through everything you need, and so we can ensure that you get on the housing ladder. That's our priority. As a salary earner, what is average monthly payment for a property needed? So like I said earlier, your monthly contribution is subject to the cost of the property you are buying. This is for Mr. Desui Lukayade. So you're asking, as a salary earner, what is average monthly payment for a property needed? So these are two things now, payment and property. So before the payment can come on board, we need to know the property you are buying. So I need to know what is the cost of the property in question before we now program how much you'll be paying every month. Even for NHF loan, it depends on what you are getting. The 15 million naira, if you are getting the 15 million naira or 14 or 13, so what you pay back, even with NHF, is subject to what loan you took from them. So the same thing with us as well. So different properties with different monthly contribution as well, but we cannot know what your property is. That's what I'm saying. After this forum, we'll send you a questionnaire, which is going to guide us accordingly to know what property you want, to know the price you can afford, to know the locations you are looking at. So these are the things we match together to give you a recommendation of what property suits you, suit your capacity, and how much you'll be paying monthly to get your house. All right. I have another question. Is my equity or savings towards possession of property insured in any way? I'll take that to my DMD as well. Sir, can help us take care of this question, sir? but definitely is insured. I'm not sure, maybe there's a network issue here. It's insured. It is. We can process. We have insurance company that we partner with. It can be insured by, definitely can be insured by your preferred insurance company. We have our own insurance company, but we have.
Yes, Seun, are
Yes,
you
sir.
there?
Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
Okay. The question is from Mr.
Osinachuku Nwosu.
Yes, on them. How secure is the fund, Abi, on the equity?
Yes. The question I've answered. Is my
Yes,
equity
and
or
I'm
savings?
saying further.
Yeah.
I'm saying further to buttress what you said. There is a sales agreement from day one. It's as good as purchase. Whatever money equity you are paying, there's a purchase, there's a statement of account that says that you see every time you make your payment or contribute towards your equity. As Shemu rightly said, there's an insurance to back it up. There's an agreement, there's an MOU between us. So if there's anything, it's as good as your sales contract because you say purchase. You purchase something from us, you have your receipt, you have your sales agreement, you further have an MOU that says that you are purchasing this thing and your tenure when we both sign on when your home will be delivered onto you. So you have nothing to worry about. And there's a need to understand all those details when we have a physical contact with you or when you come over and see some of the things we're doing, then I'm sure it will give you assurance on all your worry concerning how secure your fund will be with us. If that's okay.
So, Mr. Nwosu, I'm sure. Okay, we got your response. You are welcome. You're welcome. So do we still have, in case we have more questions, we can send in our questions before we end the forum. It's been amazing, the questions we've had so far. Thank you for sending those questions in. And like I said, it's not going to end here. We are still going to get in touch via mail and probably give you a call as well to follow up from this forum. Thank you so much for joining us. We know you have a choice, but we are so glad that you chose to be with us today. We are grateful, and we know definitely this is the beginning of a mutually beneficial relationship. It's amazing to have you on this call. Thank you so much. And to my colleagues on the call as well, thank you for joining. Timelaine, Depola, DMD team, Mr. Kazim Olabi, Timak, Bayemi, Damilola, Omoriola, Ekon, Lowe. Thank you everybody for joining this call. It's amazing to have this work, and we hope that yes, we still have to do more and more for people, for first-time homeowners. It is our responsibility to get as many people as possible on the housing ladder. Thank you everybody. We are grateful for this period. Thank you, Mr. Desuji. Thank you so much. Thank you too. Thank you for joining us. We are thankful, and we hope we will take things further. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you all. Thank you, sir. We are grateful. So I'm wishing us a wonderful day ahead. Wonderful and amazing day ahead. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful time having you here.